Yo!
Oh, hi.
Hey,
What's
guys.
going on, everybody?
What's up?
Side note, I'm tired because I just took off my big coat and ran around the block with just a t-shirt on.
Fucking fan.
We watched the 87th
The
Academy
87th
Awards,
Academy Award, also known as the
the
Oscar.
Oscar.
hosted by Neil Patrick fucking Harris.
NC motherfucking
H. What the got my goddamn head? Now, floating somewhere in like the ether of fucking like, I don't know, cyberspace or like forgetting to hit the record button or deletion is our prediction video.
Oh, Jesus.
We did an Oscar prediction video.
We did.
And we did really bad in our Oscar
We
prediction.
did. So, I guess, you know, the main thing that makes any award show
The opening
is the
number.
opening monologue / number.
With-
All right, so moving pictures, Neil Patrick Harris, right?
Oh my God, that was beautiful.
It was,
That was
it was a brilliant homage
That was
to
moving pictures.
To movies.
iconic
To any
moving
movie
pic-
ever.
right.
To,
Every movie.
no, not even iconic moving pictures, just moving pictures
Very
in
true.
general.
Yeah, right.
It
I mean,
was.
when he stood back and he was like the shadow when he was moving
Of
with
the
like,
Oscar.
Peter
with
Pan.
like singing in the rain. Peter
Yeah.
Pan was one of them.
That is the first thing I thought about in that.
Then,
Yeah,
then
oh,
you
yeah.
know, they had him where he was like, you know, dancing
It was
on
so
like
good.
I think he did some dancing with like the fucking Wizard of Oz shit or something.
Yeah,
at
there
one
was a
point.
load of
Yeah.
Well, they did the like Ellen does this thing on her show where she puts herself into clips of movies,
Oh, I
and
didn't know that.
that's why I said it's very Ellen because she
I
does
thought you
that.
said it was very.
Yeah, that was really cool how
I
he
thought you
put
were saying it was
himself
Ellen
into
because
the
it was
movie.
quirky. That's what I thought you were saying.
No, that's a thing she does. She puts herself
Yeah.
into clips of movies, and it's supposed to be like the deleted scene that nobody got to see, but
Right.
it'll be like a scene from the movie.
Okay, so he's doing the opening monologue, which was fucking amazing, by the way.
It was
like
really
whoever
good.
It wasn't
staged
even
it.
an opening monologue. It's a
I mean, opening number.
He always does an opening number for every time he's hosting, no matter what.
What else has he hosted?
I think
Didn't
he
he host
hosted.
the Tonys?
He did the Emmys. He did the Emmys one time.
Emmys?
He did Emmys, Golden Globes. I think he did like MTV
Has he
Awards
done
too.
Tonys?
I don't think so.
He's won a Tony.
He's won a Tony. That's what wasn't Jack Black making fun of
Right.
that?
Tony's is plays.
Broadway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not plays musicals.
Okay.
Yeah, he does a lot of Broadway.
And then, so while he's doing the Cinderella stuff or whatever, fucking Anna Kendrick.
That was
fucking
cool.
runs
Kendrick comes
out
out
That was
in her
really cool.
That
Into
was
the
funny.
Woods costume.
with
That
her
was
cleavage
cool.
covered up. How about the fact that fucking Jack Black came out of nowhere?
That was
and was
good.
like a villain for all of like 30 seconds, but it was 30 seconds of pure magic.
Can we just mention that after the musical number, did Jack Black just leave? Like, because you never see him again for the rest of the show.
It's like I'm done.
I
I'm
mean,
not nominated. I don't give
There
a
were
fuck.
2 people who were like only at the Oscars for like all of like 4 minutes apiece. And that one, I mean, we'll get to the other person, but one of them was Jack Black, the other was Sean Penn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean Penn. Yeah.
Like he wasn't. He was like. He was like.
I think he
They
was
called
sitting in
him.
the
The original person couldn't do it, so they were like, "Sean, we need you." And he's like at home in bed. He's like, "Fuck, I gotta put on the tux."
Sean Penn just strikes me as like the coolest dude on the block. So Jack Black does the opening monologue and everything, and it was actually very brilliant. And
NPH
he-
does the opening monologue.
Well, but Jack Black joins in, and then it was brilliant the way he joined in and everything. And then Neil Patrick Harris is like, "Jack, what are you doing?" And Anna Kendrick fucking threw a shoe at him. and shit.
Yeah.
Get out of
What
here!
about the fact that Jack Black took her shoe from the green screen and gave it to her?
You mean NPH?
NPH.
I'll keep getting their names mixed up. Neil Patrick Harris.
That
took her
was-
shoe
that
from
was
the
That's
green
more
screen.
of
That
the
was cool.
like clever, like that opening number. Not only was it entertaining as fuck,
was
it
clever.
was brilliant.
It was. It really was.
It really was.
Brilliant.
The way it was
was.
staged, the way it was shot, the green screen.
Jack Black randomly joining in.
The interactive screen, like everything was so well.
And how they had different people dressed up as like
That's what I
different
was gonna
types
say
of
when they
movies.
raised the screen up.
Yeah.
And it was different periods of like you said, of like types of movies, periods of
Genres.
movies,
Yeah.
genre, all of that, dude. That opening,
That was perfect.
that was
man.
it was really
Incredible.
good. It was really good.
Any movie buff will love that opening.
Any person will love that opening. man.
Good. Yeah, very
Yeah.
true.
Ooh,
It's
that
true.
was so
Yeah.
good. And just all together, we've gushed about the opening. MPH was the perfect host for the
He
Oscars.
was. He was. Absolutely.
He was subtle, but he was very effective.
Well, I was talking about this throughout us watching it. He's one of those people that just has amazing comedic timing.
Yep.
What happens next?
Best supporting
actress.
actor.
Actor. That's when J.K. Simmons won.
J.K. Simmons ends up winning for
Yeah.
Whiplash, which neither one of us saw. Big motherfucking surprise.
Yeah.
Oops.
Because neither one of us saw any of these fucking movies. But something about Whiplash makes me want to see that shit.
I heard it's really good, and I want to see it so bad.
I hadn't heard of it until the Oscars came out.
I heard it's amazing.
Nothing about it.
It's a very underrated movie. I hear.
Yeah.
The fucking briefcase of his
Yeah.
Oscar predictions that were like locked, and he was like, "All right, so I would have Octavia Spencer.
Octavia Spencer.
watch this case the whole night."
At one point, Octavia Spencer gets up to present, and he's like, "Who are you?" There's some random white lady sitting in her seat. She's like, "You're not Octavia Spencer."
That was funny though. Dude.
And then,
When
the
he
next
was
presenter,
like-
Tavia Spencer. Yeah.
when he was playing to the people, like, "Wait, are you a seat filler? What's your name, darling?" And that was funny.
Yeah,
as shit.
that was clever. That was clever.
That was some funny shit.
Yeah, he was really good.
Uh,
And he had some great tuxedos.
He did. He did.
He was very, very fashionable, very fancy.
And then he came
half
out in his
naked.
underwear,
Yep,
like Michael
and
Keaton from
half
Birdman.
naked.
can we talk about the fucking everything is awesome performance?
Oh my god.
No, wait, before we talk
well,
about
no,
that,
the first performance-
the first performance is Adam Levine and his fucking mating call. Like, how do you, Adam Levine?
He's
the,
like Tarzan.
the first note was
Oh
like,
my god.
and then it was
Oh
like,
my
oh,
God.
okay, Adam, you came back a little bit, and then the end note was like,
We like
Oh,
straight
it's
fast forwarded through it. I wonder like what he was
It
even
was
doing.
bad.
He was like, as you
was
fast
bad.
forward,
As you get to the
you
end,
see
he's
him
like-
going like, and he's like kneeling down
He
at one
breaks
point.
down,
I'm
yeah.
like, the fuck?
You're going way too into it, Adam. Damn.
was,
Settle
uh,
down.
To be sounding like shit,
He
you were
was-
Oh,
getting
that
too
was
into this.
bad. That was bad.
and then the everything was
Oh,
awesome
Jesus
performance
Christ.
was.
Convoluted
Which was-
shit.
Yes.
It's convoluted shit. That's all you can really
I
say
swear,
about
I
it.
thought I felt like I was watching like a preschool Miley Cyrus.
I felt like I was watching an acid trip happen, like on
Dude,
screen.
I heard the Lonely Island. I was like, oh shit, the Lonely Island.
And-
They were like the worst thing about the
Oh my
performance.
god, they were.
I was not excited about the fact that the Lonely Island was there. I love them, don't get me wrong, but it's like, what the fuck are y'all doing at the Grammy? At the
Right.
Oscars?
Yeah,
Who
that's
the
right.
fuck are
right.
y'all and why are y'all
They-
at the
they-
Oscars?
Go back to YouTube.
They did make more sense at the Grammys if you think about it.
Yeah,
They did,
yeah, that's
they did,
why. Like,
yeah,
they,
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
who
like
the,
if they would have been at the Grammys.
why
Go back
the
to
fuck are
YouTube.
y'all at the Oscars?
But I mean, that fucking like I said, it was like Tim and Eric presents
God.
the Lonely Island, Tegan and Sarah. And
well,
everything
Tegan and
else.
Sarah and the Lonely Island.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
God,
but
Tim
it was
and
like
Eric,
because
Jesus.
it was just like well we had breakdancers dressed up as like crossing guards.
They were supposed to be
They were supposed to be construction
supposed to be
workers.
Construction
Lego.
workers,
They
right,
were supposed to be like
construction
Lego.
They were supposed to be the construction workers from the movie.
yeah, but fuck
Tegan and
that.
Sarah sounded okay.
Tegan and Sarah didn't sound bad.
The Lonely
But then
Island
they were kind of-
fucked it up.
They were. It honestly
And then
sounded.
Batman comes out of nowhere. Like,
Right, it honestly sounded like they were just
Questlove was
playing
dressed
the
up as
track.
Robin.
It honestly
Oh, that's-
sounded.
Questlove was dressed up as Robin.
All right, say what you
It honestly sounded like they were just playing the track. And that Tegan and Sarah were lip syncing,
Yeah.
and motherfucking The Lonely Island like took over the performance because Tegan and Sarah just a fucking appeared and didn't come back until the end of the performance.
They like spun around to the back of the stage and then spun
They were like,
right back
"All right,
around
you
the end."
bitches are done.
No,
Let's
but
give them
They were
somebody who will
like,
entertain them."
they were like the backup just in case.
We're
They're
like,
okay.
Can we have a moment of silence real quick though? Questlove was dressed up as Robin. Okay, like what the fuck, man? But the Lonely Island, they were like, like what the fuck? Okay,
Settle down, guys.
so J.K. Simmons, like I said, he won Best Supporting Actor.
Who won supporting actress?
Best Supporting
What's
Actress
going
was Patricia Arquette.
That's right, Patricia. She looked
Oh
like...
yeah, and she talked about women's wages, and I was like, yeah, wages, not rages.
Wages.
Yes. And I was like, yes, Patricia, you speak, you preach, sister, because yes, women need to be equally paid just as much as men are. Like that, like
It's true though.
Can we mention that...
hello, feminist.
She was not... She did not look excited
She didn't
at
look
all.
excited at all.
She looked bored as shit. Like,
She got up there and she was like, yeah, I'm nominated
Like,
for.
why am I
an Oscar."
here?
Oh, I won.
I won.
Damn,
Guess
now
I gotta walk up
get
these
up.
stairs.
no, you gotta...
And then she
these
gets
glasses on.
and then she gets impassioned at the end of her speech. When
Yeah,
starts
she
talking
does,
about
yeah.
that.
Like she makes the speech and she's like, "Yes, we should be paid right."
Yeah,
blah, blah,
that
blah.
was good. It
but
was good.
before that, she was just like,
She's like, I would like to thank my mom for squirting me out of her vagina and my dad
Darius.
for squirting me into her vagina.
"Really, Darius?"
And I would like to
Damn.
thank whoever made this beautiful Oscar trophy because it is immaculate. It looks just like the rest of them.
And we should be paid right.
And we should be paid, and women should be paid the right wages. Okay? Okay.
And then everybody stands up.
And then Meryl Streep was in the audience like, yes!
Dude, this was the night. This was the night of like really fucking powerful like speeches.
Oh my god! Everybody in the audience was crying at least 5 different times.
And if you think about it too, I was thinking about it. Not only was like I was telling y'all, everything nominated for Best Picture this year, like I said, every year it's like 2 movies where like they're decent, 3 movies where they're decent and the rest are good or so. Every movie this year seems like it's a damn good movie. And every movie this year that's nominated for Best Picture was like really trying to make a point.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Like really trying to make a point.
The Grand Budapest Hotel, it made, it won so many awards for like cinematography and like all of this good
Which
stuff.
it fucking
And like
deserved
costume.
to. You
All
don't
that
even have to, you see 3 seconds of that movie.
Yeah,
I think
right.
But do I think it should have been nominated for Best Picture? I don't think
It was
so.
the only one. It was probably the only Best Picture that wasn't trying to make a point.
And not even for that reason, just because I just don't. I feel like the movie was probably really good, but I think something like Foxcatcher or Nightcrawler would have been
Right.
That movie just seemed out of place.
I actually do agree with you.
I can understand.
I actually do kind of agree with you.
Another big highlight, right? Let's talk about the probably best part of the Oscars this year. And it wasn't I Am and JT. We'll get to that one. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It was...
That's the best bit of the night.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about, Jeremy. Fucking Common and John Legend doing Glory.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus God. That whole...
Dude.
That just... They ended up winning the Oscar for the Glory song from
If
Selma.
they didn't win the Oscar, that whole... Everybody in there with a clothesline in the Academy, dude. Come on now.
But like that whole bit where they just sang the song on stage should have won its own separate Oscar. Like,
Right.
Damn.
We give you the Oscar for best performance at the Oscars.
It was a really
Oh
good
my
performance.
God. It was
That dude.
beyond beautiful.
I
Beyond.
somehow was not as moved by it as everybody else, but it was a very good
You weren't as moved
Yeah.
by it as like pretty much all of America. Like,
Sorry about it.
Beyond beautiful.
you were talking about how good it was like 5 seconds into it.
Oh yeah, it was
It didn't
beautiful.
good.
it didn't really hit me until John Legend started singing like a cappella at the end.
That's what
That was great. That was great.
Yeah.
And the
But
black
no,
of the
everybody.
background
Well,
actors.
everybody else was
Yeah.
just kind
The
of
black-
like
yeah.
from the moment it started, and I was like, "This is." Do not get me wrong. It was a beautiful performance.
Beautiful.
It was very moving.
Right.
It was very touching.
Right.
I understand the point of the song and like
Fucking made
everything
Chris
that they're
Pine
trying
cry.
to do, and it just didn't. It didn't hit me the way it's been hitting everybody
Well,
else.
I'll put it this way. I'm somebody, obviously I am a young black man, but I am
I am
somebody,
too.
right. And you're a young white man. Now that we all know our races and age and genders. No, obviously I'm a young black man, but I am not wanting to always like either discuss race or put emphasis on race. Y'all know I don't do that shit.
Right.
No.
But I see a performance like this, and I'm just like,
Damn.
it doesn't have to be about race. This is just some moving shit.
It is.
It was very
great.
moving.
It's
It was
beautiful.
incredible, but it just didn't hit me
And
like
then,
that.
and then you know me too. Like I write poetry. I haven't written in a while, and I need to. But I write poetry, and when I see somebody like Common or even like your Macklemores and shit, people like that when they perform, Common wasn't even necessarily rapping. He was fucking doing spoken word.
He was. He was.
Like,
he was
that
poetry.
shit-
It was poetry.
That shit
Yeah.
was powerful. The way he was like doing that shit.
And it really freaking hit me when they announced that they sang that exact song and did everything
Oh,
on the
yes!
exact
That-
fucking bridge.
that got me.
That is
That
beautiful.
got me. I was
That
like,
is
wow, that's
beautiful.
incredible.
That's too, bro. That's
That
too
was
good.
incredible.
Dude,
Let's
Yeah.
just go. Let's go. Come on. Give it a hit. Come on.
Darius
that was good.
reluctantly claps.
That was good.
Now, okay, well, now you can admit this though. The dude, David Iolo or whatever his name was, he was crying after they performed
Aloha.
Glory.
Aloha.
Aloha. Yeah,
Aloha, right?
yeah.
Yeah, Aloha. He was crying after they performed
He was
Glory.
bawling his eyes out.
Yeah.
Crying
and-
during the performance.
Yeah, and for him to cry proves why he should have played MLK.
Exactly.
Now that is some true shit.
I will say this in closing. My thoughts of the Glory
Oh,
performance.
okay.
The Glory performance was
Eddie
incredible.
Bird. Well, you trying to make a point, Eddie Bird.
That's your.
And scene. No, the Glory performance was incredible. Kudos to John Legend and Common and
Ooh.
everybody who worked on Selma, everybody who was in the studio when they recorded that song, everybody who sat down. They wrote that song themselves, so they sit down
Right.
together and they collaborate. And it was
John
it's-
Stevens, Lonnie Lynn, that's John Legend and
It
Karen
was
Common.
such a clear and easily like it's easy to see that they work together flawlessly.
It's easy to see John Legend and Common genuinely probably like each other in the
Exactly,
studio.
and they have like minds and they understand each other's music. So that the musicality of it, everything about
Like, they
it.
respect each other. You can just tell.
Yes,
Yeah.
everything about it was just incredible. But like I said, I don't know why. I don't know how. It just did not affect me the way it probably affected 95% of the American
That's
population.
fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's very fair. Now I will say this, and this is no shade because this is a great performance, but I do think that they should have flipped the order they put on. Lady Gaga singing The Sound of Music. It was a great tribute to The Sound of fucking music.
But it should not
Lady
have
Gaga
followed.
has an
sounded
amazing fucking voice.
incredible.
She did, but it should not have followed up Glory.
It was still a great performance though.
I understand why they put her at the end because it's the tribute performance.
Right.
So
and
they
and
had
her
the
name is
tribute.
Lady Gaga.
Right.
No, that's
her
not
name
why. That's
was
not
Lady.
why they put her at the end.
That's what I was thinking.
No, they put her at the end because it's the tribute performance.
Right.
They always put
True,
the tribute
true,
performance
true,
at the end.
true.
Right.
So that's they didn't put her at the end because they thought she was going to be the big closing number, but they put her at the end because it's a tribute to Julie Andrews and Sound of Music.
Right.
That's why she was at the end. Still an incredible performance.
It was a great performance. And it was nice to see Lady Gaga.
It was.
Just singing classically.
Yeah.
Like, I love it when she sings classically and doesn't need all the bells and whistles. Fucking Julie Andrews walked out.
That was badass. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was
And
really cool.
fucking
Yeah.
Lady Gaga damn near cried.
Julie Andrews was about to cry.
Yeah,
like
everybody was. Damn.
Dude.
this year at the Oscars, everybody was emotional.
I
as fuck.
know.
Man,
Fucking emotional as shit. Everybody made a very powerful speech about trying to change something.
Though
What?
when old boy got up there and talked about suicide, I
Oh
almost cried.
damn, that was good.
Yeah.
That
Because
was
I've
good.
been
I looked
there.
over at you. I saw you.
I've been there, so that hit me. That speech. He didn't
That
say
was
very
great.
much. He just was like, when I was 14, I tried to kill myself, and be who you are, and if you love to be weird, be weird. Like like that hit
Because
me.
your turn will come. Don't change. Yeah.
Exactly, because I've been there. I've been at the doors of suicide, so that hit me.
You're an artist.
I know that.
We've all been there.
Trust me.
Not necessarily trying to
I'm
kill.
like,
no,
look.
not trying to kill myself, but not fitting in.
No, I'm not talking about that part of it. That part of it hit me too, but the
We've all been there, like
the
being
suicide
weird
part, that.
and wanting to change, but then not changing. Some of us further, like more so than others.
Wasn't it the guy who wrote Imitation?
And
Yeah.
I think that we can all say, if anybody out there is planning on doing anything like that, don't do it.
No.
don't do that.
There's no
Don't do
reason.
that.
There's no reason.
Don't do that. And
You are beautiful people,
If you
and-
honestly need somebody to talk to, leave something in the comments, and one, if not two, if not three of us will talk to you.
Yeah.
For real.
If
That's
not-
some, that's some real
yeah.
shit.
That's
Yeah.
serious life.
That's
like
some
I
real
We're
shit.
dead
said,
serious right now. We'll help you.
like I said,
Come on.
I've been there. I've been talked away.
I haven't
from a
been there,
ledge.
but I have been at that point
I've
where I
been there.
felt like shit. I haven't
been
wanted to
there.
kill myself, but I felt like shit and thought nobody loved me or liked me.
I'm getting
I've been
emotional.
there.
Can we go to the next topic, please?
Yeah, but
But we've
I
all
don't know if
been there.
you did or
We
not.
we know exactly what you're going through.
You good, man?
I'm okay.
Right.
I'm okay.
Don't, oh, come on,
right.
Darius. Don't start crying, man, please.
Benedict Cumberbatch is the coolest name you'll ever hear.
So Neil Patrick Harris is saying this.
Is this the new pictures?
Yeah.
It is also what you'll hear if you ask John Travolta to introduce Ben Affleck.
And they show Ben Affleck looking
he's
like,
just like,
Ben Affleck's
yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
And then
so.
he goes,
Uh-huh.
and then he goes, and now I would like to introduce someone who has been affected by this. I forget what he
Menzel.
says. Idina Menzel.
She walks out.
Idina Menzel comes
How many
in.
times did we paused it through each funny bit of
did.
this fucking
We did.
segment?
We
So
did.
Idina Menzel
Idina
walks
Menzel
out.
comes out and she
I would
goes,
like to introduce
I would
my
like
My
to
good
good
friend to the
friend,
stage.
Glom
John
Gazingo.
Gazingo.
John Travolta fucking walks on the stage. Oh, that was awesome.
And then John
Glom
Travolta walks out.
Gazingo.
Gob Gazingo.
And then John Travolta walks out and he's like, and then she's like, it's okay. I forgive you. Not like it's gonna follow me the rest of my life. And then John Travolta's like, tell me about it.
I love how he's making fun of himself, though.
Me
I
too.
love
Yeah,
it.
it's
I love
hilarious.
he's okay with it.
And I love the fact that she's living in there too. She's
Yeah,
like, okay, it's all
right.
good.
She's like, it's all right. He said my name wrong, and I sounded bad right after he said my name wrong.
Yeah.
But that's cool. That's all
And
right.
then the fact that he's like, you know what? She's like, you want me to read it? You're like, yeah, you go
He's like,
ahead.
yeah, you do it.
Oh, man.
And that's when Glory won for best original song.
Yeah.
And it was just like, if they had won, I would have shat my pants.
want to see
Wait a
this
minute,
fucking
hold
movie.
on. Can I talk about the fact that I've literally only heard of before the Oscars one of these fucking movies, and that was American Sniper.
Really?
I literally have never heard of Theory of Everything. I didn't even know Boyhood was a thing. I didn't know that Birdman was like becoming a thing. I didn't know what's the other movie that was nominated? Whiplash. What the fuck was Whiplash? I thought that was like a Selena Gomez song. Then the fucking like what's the other movie?
Selena Gomez.
She does have
Grand
a song
Budapest.
called I've heard of Grand Budapest. I thought that movie came out like 6 years ago though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like they just now nominated for an Oscar and it came out 6 years ago. What's the entire fuck? Proceed with the review.
Okay.
But Eddie Raymond, holy
Eddie
shit,
Raymond.
man.
Eddie Raymond. First of all, how many fucking people who have played Americans like in film are British?
All of them.
Like,
Every
dude,
single one.
All of them.
fucking Eddie Raymond is British. Margot Robbie, who was apparently Roby.
Roby, yeah, I didn't know it
Is
was British.
British.
Like, holy shit! What the fuck's happening?
Nobody is. Americans aren't allowed to play Americans.
Martin Luther King Jr. is British.
Son of a bitch! Yeah,
God damn, he is British. Oh my god.
Eddie
Spin,
Redmayne gay, talked.
How did we go from Eddie Raymond to fucking
We
talking
talking about
about
British
actors.
actors being American.
That's true.
But yeah, first of all, we have been pronouncing this man's name wrong. It's Redmayne, not Raymond.
Notice I
Redmayne?
haven't said his last name at all.
Redmayne?
R-E-D.
Oh, damn, I thought it was
M-A-Y-N-E.
Notice I haven't
Redmayne.
said his last name at all.
But he goes up and he starts talking, and he was so real.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody tonight. This is why I really like the Oscars tonight too. Everybody tonight was very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to make a point.
Mm-hmm.
They were very real,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just touching.
Yeah.
Eddie Redmayne
Unless
goes
you're
up.
Darius and then you weren't touched it up. No,
But no, he goes up. He was just real. He was like, "Oh
Yeah.
my god, this moment." He's
He was freaking out.
and
He
he's
was shaking
and
like
in fact, he
crazy.
just goes, "Oh."
He was just like, what the fuck? Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm holding this Oscar right now. This is his first nomination, isn't it?
Well, yeah, this is like his first big movie.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever heard this man's name.
They are loving these young actors.
Yeah, oh
they
yeah.
are loving young actors right now, and it's nice to see the torch being passed.
I usually don't like saying this about like male people because
Yeah, me and
I'm
Jeremy talked
straight.
about this.
He was adorable.
Yeah,
he was fucking
Jeremy
adorable.
said he was adorable, and I was like, dude, I don't normally like describe a man like
Yeah.
that, but he was adorable.
I was like, oh, come on.
The dude,
was adorable,
he was,
man.
he was very real. He's somebody.
It was
he's
awesome.
somebody
Oh,
that.
Look at you with the pitch
I love how he says we got a new man coming home to our apartment when he's talking to his wife. It's like this
Yeah.
guy still lives in an apartment and he's winning a fucking Oscar.
The
Awesome.
fact that you caught that,
I was paying attention. I always provide receipts.
I didn't even like catch that though.
You were
Okay,
too busy gushing over how adorable he was.
best actress was,
Julianne Moore for Still Alice.
and I did not pick her.
No, none of us picked her.
In the review,
I
in
picked
the
Felicity Jones.
in the
So did I.
pre-review that you guys didn't see, I picked Julianne Moore for
You
Best
did,
Actress.
Mm.
But then tonight, when I was watching the clips,
Right.
who did I pick?
No, wait, did you
I
pick-
picked Reese Witherspoon.
No, wait a minute.
For a
You
while,
picked.
dude.
You picked. Oh, never mind. That's Best Supporting Actress. I was
Yeah.
gonna say Keira Knightley, but never mind.
I picked Reese Witherspoon tonight because I thought her performance was actually really good. It's something that nobody has seen her do before. She's usually Legally Blonde, and I was proud of Reese for doing something.
The worst clip they could have picked for Rosamund Pike though.
Oh my god.
It was so
that
average.
bad.
I honestly didn't like that clip they picked for Felicity Jones either.
No, look, okay, this is why
I know what you're about to say, and I understand that, but it was just dry to me.
What am I about to say?
You're gonna say that you don't need to be overly emotional and
Yeah,
like,
you don't.
I'm not saying that, and that's not why I didn't like it. It was so boring and dry to me.
I watched that clip, and when she's like, "You talk about my husband, and well, you know, he loves me," and the way she was saying it, and I'm looking at her eyes and listening to the tone of her voice and everything, I felt her.
I didn't.
And they
No.
definitely didn't pick the best clip for Michael Keaton either. Like,
Oh
damn.
God, compared to everybody else,
I didn't mind Michael Keaton's clip, but compared to everybody else,
compared to everybody else,
Honestly-
it was
honestly-
Rosamund Pike's best
shit.
clip was worse than Michael Keaton's. I'll
But
give you that. I'll say that.
yeah,
to be honest,
yeah.
I love Michael Keaton. Batman, Beetlejuice, what the fuck.
I was-
But like, I thought at least Jake Gyllenhaal should have took his place instead. Because Jake Gyllenhaal in Nightcrawler is just one of the best performances I've seen by an actor in a long time. I mean, Jesus.
Now, the only thing I will say, this is my that guy moment.
Uh-oh.
Can you fully say that without having seen Birdman?
No, I can't. But I've seen like bits and pieces of it. And when I finally watch Birdman, who knows? Maybe I'll change
You
my
might be
mind.
like, Michael Keaton's fucking amazing in this movie.
I might change my mind after I see Birdman. I don't know, but for right now, what I'm saying right now is that I think Jake Gyllenhaal should have been nominated for Nightcrawler instead of Michael Keaton for Birdman.
I got you. But yeah, so Julianne Moore wins. She didn't have anything necessarily profound to say.
Not really.
But she did she gave a good speech.
Her clip was like the shit.
It was.
I love how I'm like, what does she have? Alzheimer's or dementia? And then
It was
she has Alzheimer's.
But yeah, everybody was trying to make a point though. Like we had the movie about civil rights. We had a movie about The Imitation Game, which was like about gay rights. We had
it was more about a gay politician being outed and
right, but it was the fact that he no longer could nobody liked him anymore, and they got rid of him. We had the movie about ALS.
Yeah.
We had the movie about fucking Alzheimer's and all that. It's like everybody was really making a point. This year. So then best director goes to
the guy who directed Birdman.
He gave a nice speech where he pretty much in his thick ass accent. No shade on my man, but
he's a great guy.
He really does seem like he's a cool dude. That's another thing too. Everybody who spoke today seemed like they were really cool people. Really cool people.
Oh yeah.
But he pretty much was like, it's so surreal when you're up here and the moment goes in slow motion, and
and I can imagine that happening too.
Yeah. And he's he's like, you win, but he's like, unfortunately to win, somebody else has to lose.
Yeah.
And I want to, also, congratulate all the people who I went up against and blah 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 blah. In fact, they brought Sean Penn out though. Like I said, the only person who was there for like 4. Sean Penn is like the coolest motherfucker ever.
They were just like, he doesn't need an introduction. I was like, who's this guy? Sean Penn. And we were like, what the fuck?
Neil Patrick Harris was like, he's done this and this and this, so basically he doesn't need any of this.
Yep.
Sean Penn. And they just said Sean Penn. I'm like,
two-time Oscar Award winner, Sean Penn.
And Sean Penn just walks out cool as shit.
He just cools out in his all black.
Cool guy.
And he's just like, I'm gonna present this award. They gotta put a green card on this. Birdman wins. and then he was gone.
He disappeared.
It's like I said.
He was fucking disappeared into the night.
He was chilling with Jack Black. If you really want to go to what should have won best picture or whatever, just the concept alone, Boyhood should have won.
Yeah,
if you honestly think about it.
If you guys don't know, Boyhood was 12 years in the making, and the main actor in the movie, they filmed him throughout his entire life, so you actually see the actor growing up through the movie. They didn't recast him or anything.
As crazy as it is that I had an idea like that when I was younger, I had this idea that it'd be so cool to film somebody start when they're young.
It would just be so much money to do that.
And
it would take a lot of money and effort and time and patience and all that. Damn.
I don't know. I will have to see that movie to be 100% in agreement with that.
Can you imagine though, if Boyhood was a piece of shit?
Oh my god!
Then we wouldn't be talking about how amazing that idea was.
Yeah. Well, no, we could still be talking about how amazing that idea was. Just
we just be talking about how it's a piece of shit.
Actually, what's interesting is I read this on IMDb. It said that the director said in an interview apparently that if he were to die, he told Ethan Hawke at the beginning of filming that he should take over directing if he were to die.
So he's like, this movie's getting made, goddamn.
Yeah. Or why wasn't David Aluea fucking nominated for an Oscar? Holy shit, that's that's a big ass snub right there. We haven't seen any clips of him, but come on.
These are some fucking bomb ass movies that we need to see, y'all.
We do. Yeah. We really do.
We need to see, and we need to let the masses know how we feel about them type of shit.
Well, speaking of letting the masses know how we feel about things,
here we go.
Our first video reached 100 views. Fucking shit.
The Into the
Woods and the Oscar goes to not us because we only got 108 views.
Not us because we sit in the car and review the movies that get the Oscars.
No, in all seriousness, thank y'all.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you guys.
It only gets better from here.
It means so much to us that you take the time to sit down and watch these
and watch us
videos.
Literally talk shit. I always, when I was watching YouTube videos and watch YouTube videos or whatever until I started doing the YouTube channel, I would think it was corny as shit. Sometimes I would think it was corny when they were like, you guys aren't my fans, you guys are my family, and blah, 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 and do, but no. in all honesty, I am starting to feel that way. Like,
Yeah, you don't know
straight
until you
up.
actually have that experience.
Straight up.
I have always been a fan of not just YouTubers, but you know, celebrities in general having that connection with their fans, and
You easily get it on the internet, YouTube.
yeah, and it makes the connection between the viewer and the viewee, you know, stronger. It makes people feel like they're included, and it kind of helps in being a tighter knit community as far as like loving one another and boosting each other's confidence and just being positive toward one another. Because if you can come to our video and sit for however long it is and get a minute of positivity,
just watch three friends talk about nothing.
Yeah,
if
in a
that can
car.
take you out of what you are having, what pain you are in, then
That's honestly
keep
the only
coming
reason we do
back.
this shit.
Then
Or-
we're doing our
And
job.
then talk to us, and we will help
Yeah.
you to get, you know, keep stay out of that pain.
And then honestly too, you know, if you're not watching Sleeping Third Row and you're actually watching our other content, because we do other content when my
Sometimes.
car is running.
When the
No.
weather isn't being a bitch.
But no, if you watch our other content, like the whole point that we started the YouTube channel was, one, to give us something to do in between acting. But then we got really, really serious about it because, two, we want to provide good content.
Right.
And this is the best platform to do it. So that way everybody can see it, hopefully like it. That's
Yeah.
why we ask y'all to share it so we can get our name out, but we ask y'all to comment so we can talk.
Yeah.
That's it.
Stay empowered.
You think we got this emotional over 100 views? Wait till 1,000.
Wait till we reach 50 subscribers.
Damn.
I probably will actually cry.
If we reach 50 subs, I might have to do the stupidest. I want to do some stupid shit ever.
If Darius allows that to happen.
He'll jump off the Grand Canyon.
We're gonna drive to the Grand Canyon just
know
for me to like jump off that bitch.
After what happened before this video, jump off the Grand Canyon, Jazz.
Really though? Really though?
shit.
Really though?
Oh, shit.
Really though? Hey, so the Oscars 2015 was a really fucking good Oscar.
It was a great
Emotional
time.
as hell.
So many feels.
It wasn't just because of Neil Patrick Harris, but he really did help.
Oh god, yeah. Well, honestly, he was the best host of Oscars since Billy freaking Crystal.
He's been a great Oscar host.
Were you about to say hostage? Like damn.
Oscar. I was gonna say Oscar.
Oscar.
He was a great Oscar host, and I hope he's back next year.
All right, so we're building up. We are going to see Age of Ultron.
We are.
But I'm announcing now,
Do it now.
there is not going to be any Asleep in the Third Row in the month of April.
We
not one.
are going to take a break from Asleep in the Third Row just because it's kind of been our cushion lately. And
Because we don't like Jeremy. No, seriously, the Oscars was good and all this shit.
Oscars was great.
Like I said, I'm not going to ask you to like the video.
I'm gonna ask you to like the video.
I'm not going to ask you to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
I'm gonna ask you to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
I will ask you to share it and tell everybody you like it, though.
I'm also gonna ask you to share it and tell everybody.
And I
you
will
like it.
ask you, because everybody comments on Facebook, and I ain't got a problem with that.
We really only get one person to comment on Facebook.
Well, we get a decent amount of people more so to comment, but like I would want more people to just comment and talk to us.
Talk to us.
Honestly. And people are making requests for movies, but you know what? You can make requests for us to watch shit like the Oscars.
You can make.
We-
You can request for us to do just about anything.
Yeah, and we'll do it.
Where's that going?
The way you said it, you got real
That's
fucking
why I
close.
said just about anything, because there are limits, y'all.
You can request for us to review like a fucking TV show, a book, which means that we'll have to read the bitch, a book,
But I'm not opposed to reading a book.
a movie.
Oh my god, I have time to read books again. Oh my god.
You can request for us to see a movie. You can request for us to review like a piece, like a candy bar. You can request for us
Y'all,
to
I got
review how
time to
good
read
shoes
books
feel.
again. My show just ended and I have time to read books. Oh my god, you do not know how emotionally like free I am right now. Like I can go into my house right now and start a book and like, oh my god. Go ahead, keep
Jesus
going. I just
Christ,
need a
okay.
minute. Y'all do not understand. Books make me so happy. I can ignore the real world and like have relationships with these people in these books.
Look at
Like
you,
people
Damn.
in real life suck.
We really do
Okay.
love you guys. You guys
Yeah.
are the best. We love you so much.
Okay.
Seriously.
So in closing,
Are we closing?
yeah, in closing,
Good.
thank y'all for watching this, and as always, I'll close things a little differently, seeing as how we ended this video. As always, thank you.
We love you.
Stay tuned.
Same difference.